Hi, this is KSP with Tape, and you join me again in the not-so-new but ever-pretty KSC. This is a brand new series I'm doing called Populating the Solar System, in which I populate the solar system in Kerbal Space Program. I intend to put bases on as many planets and moons as possible, including Eve, which sounds crazy because I kind of want to get people back. It's easy to land on Eve, hard to get off, so I'm actually currently working on landing something a little bigger than Kerbal X on Eve. So that'll be fun, that'll be coming up, so stay tuned. It'll be either terrible or awesome, I'm not really sure, probably terrible. Anyway, let's go to the VAB and show you my first creation for the first episode. Now, you'll probably have guessed by the title, I'm orbiting a space station, and this is called... It should be, yeah, Station 1, good. Yeah, it's a simple, small station with a big fuel tank. Well, yeah, the jumbo fuel tank. It's just so I can launch it all at once. You can't really see it right here. So I can launch it all at once, and just have a basic station in orbit fairly easily. So you can see it's got these huge kind of launch stages on the side. I'll zoom out. This is what I call an ensconced launcher. That's probably awful English, but what it means is when I have really large and tall creations, I don't want them wobbling around on the top, so I put them kind of ensconced within the launch vehicle, as you can see here. So if I take the launch vehicle off, you can see the actual station. It has a senior docking port, it has three standard docking ports and 2 junior docking ports, so that everything can dock and get fuel and RCS for their long missions. You can see it has a big ass RCS tank because I'm going to need a whole bunch probably. It's got various lights, solar panels, basic communicatrons, the landing capsule and a storage container because, well, I kind of want to I may need to put kind of Kerbals in there temporarily. I'm not really sure. I've just kind of designed it simply for every possibility, and it has 4,000 electric charge, which should just about do. That's about the head and tail of this. I'll just quickly... I don't think I need to talk about the launch vehicle, but well, the launch vehicle can get it completely into 150 kilometer orbit without using any fuel from the main tank, and that's kind of... It's a huge launch vehicle. I could probably do it more efficiently, but I couldn't really be bothered because, well, I am about efficiency, but it's a huge payload, and I am working with big launch vehicles right now, especially for landing a huge ship on Eve. So yeah, that's about the head and tail of it. I will hand you over to post-commentary me, and I'll see you out on the launch. Yeah, so we're on the launch right now. This is at 1 time time accelerator. I think most of this is at 4 times. It's a pretty short video. But anyway, I'm just waiting for this to load, and now locking the gimbals on the outer engine so it doesn't destroy everything, because it's a relative behemoth. Not as big as my Eve thing, but you'll see that at some point. It'll be awesome. Anyway, now we're going still at 1 times. And now we're at 4 times, zooming out, getting a nice picture of a launch and back in, and we've already burnt through a tank. You can see it has a weird little sparking thing when it burns out. You're just tipping over. It's the first part of my gravity turn, a little late, but I think it doesn't really matter. There you go, they go with the Cipitrons. And just throttling down a little bit. And tipping over my full gravity turn now. I think I engage RCS pretty soon to bounce it, because it starts spinning around like a mad... There you go. And I like the new RCS with SAS system. I think that's probably the best bit of it. Just building up my orbital velocity, coming up, and at 75,000, cut the engines and warp up. Still got quite a lot of fuel in the outer stage, but should be fine. Oh, no, what? That made no sense, but yeah, it'll be fine. There's quite a lot of fuel in the outer stage. At 4 times time accelerate, Bill and Jeb going a little crazy. Oh, that was actually at 16 times, because of stuff. And I'm just burning kind of inefficiently, well, not inefficiently, but further away from the apoaps there with those, so that I can do whatever I like with this. But that main sail's so powerful, it doesn't really matter. It has the power to do whatever the hell it likes. I think the description is it can overpower small cities or something. And I've only gone up to a 78 Apple apps, even though I wanted it 150, so I burn out right now, and that's about 150, so I'll warp around and get the other side out to 150. I like having stations at 150 so that they're not too hard to get to and easily serviceable, but I still can have something much lower than it so it could catch up quickly. Because I usually do about maybe 1.5 orbits to catch up with my station. That's just my process, depending on the speed of my ship. But anyway, that's that, and now we're back to 1 times, I think, or thereabouts. My screen recorder has an annoying habit of like recording really fast, so I have to slow it down on the thing. And there go my solar panels. It was looking very kind of awesome. I like the layout of that, actually. Just switching on lights, illuminating everything. And you can see how nicely it sits in, well, Kerbin orbit, and the moon in the background. I might do a moon base, but I'm thinking more a Minmus base. I like Minmus bases. Anyway, Jebediah Kerbin can take the first EVA on this save. This is a new save, because I wanted my own save. This had to have its own save, and my old save broke, as if you'll seen if you saw my last KSP video, I think. Anyway, I'm getting out now for a cinematic shot. I think probably the one I'll use in the kind of YouTube description thing. So yeah, I'm just trying to kind of fly in front, but yeah, it looks terrible. So, oh yeah, I'm trying to flip it around, and I spent too long doing this. I'm really awful at EVA. I have no idea why I haven't mastered this yet. But anyway, I ditched that drive section even though it still had fuel in it. But yeah, I probably shouldn't ditch a perfectly good drive section, but I don't need it, and I don't want it on my station, and I delete it in a bit, and push it away with Jeb in a bit. And I think there is about, yeah, there's a screenshot. Got my thing. Okay, and now I'm thinking I'll go back to the ship, or I'll ram the drive section and push it away with Jeb, because I'm awesome. And yeah, just kind of, this can't possibly go wrong, obviously. And just pushing it away manually so it won't collide. Obviously it's drifting away very slowly because the decoupler separation has a slight force, actually. I think like 1 kilonewton or something. I'm just making sure I don't use all my pack fuel, and I'm marooned, and now it goes horribly, and just, yeah, but it's fine, I gain control. Anyway, so this is the first step in making myself into planetary. I think in the next one I may start a Minmus base, maybe put some satellites in orbit of stuff, kind of get things in the Kerbin system done in 2 episodes, or, you know, start to get them done in 2 episodes, and then move on to bigger things. I want to put stuff on Duno, I want to put stuff on Joule, I want to maybe put stuff on Dres, maybe have something like a Star Trek style thing where Scotty would be for the bloody hell, for when I banish someone, but most of all Eve, because I'm working a lot on that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you like the video, please like the video. If you want to see more, especially this series, subscribe. This has been KSP with Tape. I will see you next time.